We're here today with Mr. Dave Reeves, Managing Director of Calidus Resources. Dave, thanks for your time.
Morning, David.
Been a busy 12 months for Calidus. What's been some of the highlights?
Yeah, so Calidus is focused on the Warrawina Gold Project around Marble Bar and the Pilbara of Western Australia. In listing in June 2017, we had 400,000 ounces of resource, and earlier this year we tripled that to 1.25 million ounces of resource at just under 2 grams a tonne. So we've really got a substantial base to work from. Concurrently with that, we've started to look at the regional prospectivity. We've got 780 square kilometres of tenure up around Marble Bar. It's really never been looked at systematically from modern exploration. So although we've focused on the Klondike Shear, which is where we've got this 1.2 million ounces, we see a lot of potential in the region that just hasn't been looked at yet.
And Alkane recently put some money into the company?
Yeah, so Alkane came onto the register late last year, putting in just under $4 million, which was fantastic. We see a tick of approval. They operate Tomingley Gold Mine in New South Wales, just heading underground. They've got some good exploration success. They've been to site, had a look around. So to get them on the register late last year and then buying on market was superb. And then just last week, they put another $2 million into the company, take themselves to around 15% of the current issued share capital. And again, we just see that as a vote of confidence and very grateful for their support.
Alkane clearly have their project in New South Wales, where you're operating in Western Australia. Why do you think they see an investment synergy?
So they've been quite public about the fact they're sitting on $80 million of cash. Currently with that heading underground, that production profile is coming off a little at the moment. And now looking at saying we can either deploy this cash in further exploration, which they are doing, or we can look at assisting others, get through that development cycle into production, and by that get that re-rate as you move from explorer into producer. And they figure using their cash and helping out with their expertise, they take the risk out of that move, and as such it's a very good investment for them and their shareholders to participate. Obviously further down the track, who knows where those conversations go, but you do have to be meaningful in the gold sector at some point if you really want to get that re-rate as well.
Turning back to your project, what's the path look like over the next 6 to 12 months?
Yeah, so lots going on. We're in the middle of the pre-feasibility study. That's due for completion in Q3, and we'll give an update on that very shortly. And that will be the first peg in the sand, just showing the economics. We do have outcropping gold, which is very rare occurrence in this day and age. So we're pretty confident about how those economics will stack up, and we're looking forward to enlightening the market on that. In addition to that, we've got that ongoing regional work. We've got a drill rig out there at the moment, testing a few of those targets. Another drill rig's about to start up, do further resource infill drilling. Based on some of our pit optimisations, we think we can add more ounces, so we'll be looking at that. Post the PFS, we'll also be looking at where we can add additional ounces for the bankable. And I think, once we've looked at both the open pit and the underground options, very good chance we'll be looking at drilling deeper, because our average resource base is just around 200 metres below surface. And assuming the underground stacks up as we believe it will, that's a very healthy target. We've got 5 kilometres of mineralised system to drill beneath, and these orogenic systems go quite deep. I think just one final point, we've also done some geophysics recently, some IP over the ore body. We've got initial results on that, looks really interesting. And we'll be putting out a release on that once the geophysicists have had time to fully understand what the results are showing.
Clearly been busy since listing and no plans to stop the pace. An important strategic investor, an exciting time for the future. Dave, thanks for your time.
Thanks, David.